Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl London and I'm back again with another video. Today's a makeup video, a makeup tutorial, whatever you want to call it. This look is very simple. This is my everyday look and I'm gonna call it an everyday glam because when I look put together, it's amazing. So if you want to see how we got this look, because we're in this together, keep on watching. Hey guys, so let's get right into this video. I already did my eyebrows off of camera and I already moisturized under my eyes and my skin. So now first let me moisturize my hands because they're ashy. So today is going to be a fun video because we're gonna do my favorite look. It's an everyday type of soft glam look. So it's good for every occasion and we love that for us. So I'm gonna take the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. It looks like this. And if you want a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, if I can even open this, you can get the e.l.f. Putty Poreless Primer. That was like my favorite for a while. And I'm just gonna apply some on my face. I really don't like the smell of this primer, but it's okay. It's a little strong and minty. It just reminds me of like tea tree oil. And if you apply it with the brush, that will definitely be better, but I'm just gonna apply it with my fingers. But you can use any primer that you want, and you can use any products that you already have. You don't have to specifically use anything that I'm using. Okay, so now we're gonna set our face. Now we're gonna set our face with a setting powder, and I'm going to use, what powder am I gonna use? Actually, I skipped a step. So we're gonna color correct before we set anything because I want to set my color correction. And I'm using the LA Colors concealer in orange. I'm just gonna color correct any area that needs to be corrected because I have a lot of hyperpigmentation on my face, and girl, it be coming through the makeup and I do not like how that looks. So we're just gonna blend that out. Okay, so now that that's blended out, we're going to set our face. And you could take any loose setting powder. I'm just gonna take this Big Brighten and Set powder from Hard Candy and use that. And this is just gonna give us a nice airbrush finish. I look a little ashy, but that is fine. We want to look like we have no pores. So it gets crazy before it gets good, okay? So next I'm going to take my foundation, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 362. And I'm just gonna apply that on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna apply that on my face in a patting motion. And I'm taking the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush So I want to pat it so it gives me a good coverage versus pulling it all over my face. And you want to take a nice dense brush, and that will give you an even better coverage. So I'm just applying this all on my face. Bring it down to my neck. And I do not apply foundation under my eyes because when I highlight with a concealer, I do not want it to be muddy. And when I say muddy, I don't want my concealer and foundation to mix. I just want my concealer to do its job without the help of my foundation. Okay, now it's my favorite part, and that's concealer. So today I'm gonna take, let me see, I have so many concealers. I'm gonna take the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade Honey. And this is an oldie but goodie. And I'm just gonna apply that concealer right here and right here. Now for me, I love a bright under eye, so I'm gonna go in with a lighter concealer just to have that pop of color, because we love a pop of color, okay? And I'm not gonna conceal my forehead, I never do. Alright, so for the lighter concealer, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito Concealer in the shade Medium Golden. And I'm gonna apply that right in the middle. And right here on my nose. Because I really love a bright under eye. Call me dramatic, but that's what I'll be, okay? So I'm taking my favorite sponge. If you do not have the e.l.f. Camel Sponge, this is not sponsored, go to your local Target and purchase this. It was only $6 to $8. I'm pretty sure the price went up, but this is the best sponge. To me, it's better than the Beauty Blender, but that's just my opinion. So we're gonna take this sponge and we're going to blend our concealer out. Okay, so we blended out our concealer and I left the edges not blended out, and I'm pretty sure you're like, girl, what's going on? So I'm gonna take this blending brush and I'm going to blend out the edges because I don't want my concealer to go so far over here because that's gonna make my face look wider. So we're just gonna blend it so that our concealer can stop where it needs to stop. And I'm just taking the excess foundation that I had on this brush and I'm just applying that in the areas where there's any harsh edges. So now I'm taking the Hard Candy setting powder in the shade Banana, and I'm just gonna pat the excess on my hand, and we're gonna press that powder into your concealer. Before you press the powder into your concealer, make sure every crease is blended because we do not want to set the creases. We don't want to set the wrinkles. We want to just set a flawless foundation. So before I set, I'm gonna just blend, and I'm gonna take some more powder, tap it, because there's a lot of excess and I don't want to be cakey. And ever since I started doing this, my makeup has been less drying under my eyes because I do have dry skin, and I hate when I set under my eye and it's just dry and powdery. I do not like that. Okay, so now we're gonna just set the rest of our face. I'm gonna set the sides of my nose, and that's gonna help me get a better contour when it's time to contour. So let's just set and set and set. Okay, now we're going to set our chin. And our bridge. I'm just gonna set that. So while I let my nose set, I'm gonna get into my favorite part, and this is bronzer. So we're going to use the Juvia's Place bronzer in the shade Dark, and it comes with these two colors. So first I'm gonna start off with the lighter color, and that's just to map out where I want to bronze my face. I want to make my face look snatched and not weighed down. I used to bronze my face wrong to where it was doing me no justice. So I'm going to bronze on top my cheekbones. And that's just gonna lift your face. I'm gonna bronze around my hairline because I do have a big forehead and we don't want that. And I'm gonna bronze so again, this is just mapping out where I want my bronzer to sit. So now we're gonna take the darker tone and we're gonna just go on top of that shade that we just applied and darken it and warm it up a little more. We're gonna get into eyeshadow, but our eyeshadow is gonna be very simple because it is going to be a bronzer. So I'm taking this shade again, and I'm gonna apply that right in my crease. Now you can use any shade, but today I'm just taking bronzer because I want this look to be effortless and I want this look to be easy for me to do every day instead of me having to go through eyeshadows. And I'm just applying that again in my crease. And this look is super simple, super easy. I could even take that bronzer and put it on my nose on top of the other one. Okay, and now I'm going to take my contour shade and same brush, and I'm just gonna apply that on my lid. And there you have it. Simple, easy. We're gonna tie everything together when the face is done. So now that that's finished, I'm going to dust off the powder that was near my nose. Again, I have dry skin, so I can't really let that set for so long. And now I'm going to tie everything together with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Foncé Deep. And I'm just gonna make sure everything is cohesive with this powder. Okay, so if you don't like a bright under eye, I'm just gonna go in and set again, and I'm just taking a MAC setting powder. This is the Light Studio Fix Perfecting Powder, and I'm just gonna take that and put that right under my eye. Just to brighten things up again. And I'm taking the Wet n Wild mascara. This is the Mega Volume mascara, and I'm just gonna apply a good amount on my lashes, and I'm gonna prep them for false lashes. So that's really it. We typically use mascara so everything blends together. So you could use any lashes that you have. I don't know the name of these lashes, but I got them from Ulta, and I think they're from the Kiss brand. I am not sure. So I'm letting my lashes sit, and I'm just gonna sweep that powder off of my face, and I'm gonna spray my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Let me cover my leave out. Kill two birds with one stone. So I'm gonna apply my lashes. So we have our lashes, and I'm not doing any liquid liner today, and I'm taking the LA Girl, LA Girl, what is this? Eyeliner in white. Okay, so now let's get into some blush. And I'm taking the CoverGirl True Blend So Flush Blush in Hot Frenzy. And I just love blush. Like, blush does something to me. And I'm just gonna apply that right on my cheeks. Today my face looks puffy. I think it's because of all the wine I was drinking last night. But I like to apply, ooh, that was too much. I like to apply blush on my bridge of my nose. And I just think it looks cute. You don't have to do this, but I just think it looks cute. And as I said, I'm a whore for blush. So, okay, so for my nose and my inner tear duct, I'm taking the e.l.f. highlighter in Apricot Glow. I'm just applying that right in my inner corner. I'm putting that right on my Cupid's bow. You gotta hurry up before my freaking camera runs out of storage. So I'm taking my favorite lip liner. This is the Sephora brand lip liner in Molasses. So in love with this lip liner. Like, I need to buy 15 at a time because it seems like every time I need to re-up, they're sold out. But I'm gonna line my lips. And time for lipstick. I'm gonna take my favorite lipstick as well. This is the Revlon lipstick in Make It Pink. I'm gonna apply that. This is so cute. I can't wait to style my hair and come back and show you guys the final look. So I'm gonna take the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Eclair, I don't know, but we're gonna take that shade. This one doesn't really smell like much. Normally they do, but this one doesn't. This is a cute bubblegum pink lip gloss. And that's it for the makeup so far, but I'm gonna come back with my hair done, everything done, and we're here with the final look. This is everything put together. I had to swoop my edges and curl my hair a little bit, and that is all. Very simple. You know, you could wear this every day because this is what I wear every day. I don't care if it's a birthday, I don't care if it's Easter, I'm wearing this look. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.